Guys, they said Ebony was shattered when Kabiyesi told her that her tears means nothing to him. And this happened in the public. They said people were watching. Elders were there. Ebony's elders, all of them, they were all present when Kabiyesi said it to her without any form of remorse. Boldly, lady, listen. Your tears means nothing to me. So you can cry from now till end of time. I don't care. I don't give a damn because what you shed is crocodile tears. My people, when your husband, whom you will always come out on social media to come and praise, write history about how he is the love of your life, even when you were there he was busy marrying other people, he did not marry you, and your family managed to manipulate him into marrying you, and along the line he decided to say no. You see, those manipulations, they will no longer work. Come to your face and tell you that your tears means nothing to him. What weapon again do you have? Because we as women, the highest weapon we have to fight emotional battle, because that's what I'll call it, is our tears. When a woman starts to cry, if you have a man, a real man in your life, the man will say, okay, is enough. Is enough. Is okay. You know? Because one thing that men doesn't like is those people that challenge them. No. You as a woman, if you're challenging a man in your life, that man will never love you. That man will not value. That man will see you as a fellow man. Because it's only men that challenge their fellow men. A woman is supposed to be pampered by a man. Even if the man wrongs you in any way, there are many ways to pass the message, of which crying is one of them. But in a situation whereby your husband tells you that, you see, that those cries, those tears, they mean nothing to me. You can cry from now till tomorrow. It will not change anything. At that point, you have failed woefully as a woman. Yes, so according to what we're hearing, they said something happened that made Ebony to cry, and that leads to this statement by the king. So, from what we are hearing, they said, when Kabiyesi summoned elders from different ruling houses, especially those of them that are amongst the council members, and the Ifa priest them, and they did what they call the fire rituals. They did some rituals calling on their ancestors, their forefathers, their gods, and every spirit that has been with them on that land and on the throne to come, because they are about to do the final full moon ritual. So they have to do this particular ritual to find out exactly why Queen Naomi left the palace, so that when they are doing the full moon ritual, they will know where to concentrate. Let it not be that they did not find the root cause of the problem and they are doing the full moon ritual for her return. So it was then that a lot of revelations were made, which includes that Ebony's family, the elders, including Ebony herself and a woman in the palace, that they are the ones who connived and manipulated Queen Naomi out of the palace using her clothes, tearing what they call the spiritual curtain that binds Kabiyesi and Queen Naomi. So when those revelations were made, they said even Ebony's elders, who are always claiming rights, who are always claiming that they know it all, that there is no how Kabiyesi will tell them what to do. They know the culture and tradition more than the king and all of that. They said at this point, they were all weak. They became weak because everybody saw everything right there. This one is not about Kabiyesi saying all that. So they said at this point, including her elders, Ebony's elders, they started pleading for Kabiyesi's mercy, that Kabiyesi should find a way to forgive them. Some of them, they said there are some who are still claiming that the gods are lying against them. There are people like that. Even if you cut them in the act, they will still be lying. So they said, why these people who are begging that Kabiyesi should please forgive them, that it was the devil's work, this, that. They said at that point, Ebony also came to beg, and people were there, but not that night or the next morning. They say it was in the next morning because that ritual they did it at midnight, according to what we heard. Though, so this particular one that they are begging is in the next morning when Kabiyesi summoned the elders, summoned everyone. They say a lot of people were there, including women, that they were all there when Ebony came. When Ebony came, they said she went on her knees begging the king that please Kabiyesi should find a place in her heart to forgive, that it was because of what she feels for the king. It was because of love. And I said, what kind of love is that? The love that causes pain. When you say you love someone, you destroy his home just to be part of his life, and you call that one love? It's selfishness to me. That is what it is, selfishness. Yes, it is when you are selfish that you don't care about others. You don't even care how Kabiyesi will feel, knowing fully well that he loves Queen Naomi. He have a son with Queen Naomi. Now his son is outside and you are inside the palace with your own, and you think you have peace of mind. It doesn't work like that though. You see that same cup that you used to measure for Queen Naomi, it will be used to measure for you. Yes, because Kabiyesi can never be happy whenever he find out that, or he remembers that, his first son, who happens to be a special child from the gods to him, is out there because of what you caused between him and his wife. And you think he will ever love you? Of course he will never love you. He will never be happy around you. If you see him smiling, just know that he's trying to make himself happy so that he will not have BP. Not because he loves you, because you of all people knows that Kabiyesi did not love you. So forget all this is love that you are always claiming. So they said while she was begging, she was crying, rolling on the floor, begging Kabiyesi to please, to forgive her, that it was the devil's work. You know, everything they will lay it on devil. Devil, you don't suffer. You don't suffer for this life. So they say while she was crying, she stretched her hands to hold Kabiyesi's leg, and they say Kabiyesi removed his leg, letting her know that, you see these tears, it will never move me. It means nothing to me. It means nothing to me because you know what you are doing. And that is just the truth. Ebony knows what she's doing. She knows exactly what she's doing. Every time she will come and beg. Thank God that during that time she was trying to convince Queen Naomi that she's a repented person, this, that Queen Naomi did not even listen to her. Yes, because all she wanted then was to come closer and complete what she started. But unfortunately, she was disappointed. So right now, they say she became shattered the moment Kabiyesi told her that your tears means nothing to me because they are crocodile tears coming from a wicked heart, my people. They said Ebony stood, and for some time she did not even cry again. She doesn't know what to do again. Allegedly, oh, I wasn't there. Always bear that in mind, okay? Thanks for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow my page, and share this video. Always remember, they are unverified information making rounds on social media and shouldn't be seen as facts unless you verify them, okay? Thanks for watching. Bye.